Hello relatives, welcome to this week's Schlagbite, entitled Mad as Hell. David Oakes is always in the audience when I speak at the Oregon Country Fair. He lives in Eugene, Oregon, is the founder of an organization called Mind Freedom International. It's a global activist coalition uniting to promote alternatives in mental health and human rights for mental patients. David knows what he's talking about. He is a former psychiatric patient who, at the age of 18 in his sophomore year at Harvard, had a classic psychotic breakdown, hearing voices, communicating with God. He was hospitalized, medicated, and when he was discharged, he was told that his disease was chronic and that he would be on drugs for the rest of his life. Over the next 2 years, David was hospitalized 5 times, and his experiences are a harrowing tale. I encourage you to look him up at mindfreedom.org. Before he graduated from Harvard, David wrote his senior paper on community organizing with psychiatric survivors. He has made activism for the rights of psychiatric survivors his life's work. David is now 55 years old and in 2009 was named by the Utne Reader as one of the, quote, 50 visionaries who are changing the world. David and I both decry the pervasiveness of medicating every facet of human behavior. We are making too many diagnoses. We are prescribing too many pills. 1 in 4 Americans is now diagnosed as suffering from a mental illness, and 1 in 6 children are labeled as mentally disabled. Ridiculous, and the result of the psychiatric profession deciding to label unacceptable behaviors as mental illnesses. The Bible of psychiatric disease is called the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual. It first appeared about 40 years ago. It was maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. 100 diseases. The next one's coming out in 2013. It's the DSM-5. It's a telephone book size. It will have over 500 diseases. In our culture, if you're feeling anything other than wonderful in every moment, you could be suffering from a disease, which of course drugs can cure. The pervasiveness of this becoming the cultural norm saddens me enormously. Because with time and support, most people will recover and learn to take control of their lives. David and other mental health activists are planning a global demonstration on the day the DSM-5 is published. They'll call it Mad Pride Day, and people all over the world will come together to say we are all vulnerable, we all need to find alternatives to a dangerously coercive mental health system that is fragmented, discontinuous, and often unavailable. And on Mad Pride Day, I will stand with them in my colorful clown persona and say, we're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. That's what I'm thinking. The second week in August. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We're all related. I say this for all my relations. Mitakuye.